about that because I actually want to keep my photonic now.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad. I'm like, dude, I think Hitman's gonna think I'm like trying to rip him off or
No,
something. But I
no,
literally
no,
put
I
in
didn't feel
22.
bad at all.
Yeah, nap.
I know that can happen, so I was like, oh, awesome, you got it cheaper, good.
Yo, hell yeah. I appreciate the effort, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, you doing that like kind of not forced me, but like I was like, dude, I gotta get this now, bro.
I was just
I
like,
need
hey,
one.
I got one. It's like I don't really think I need it.
Yeah, you got some crazy shit, dude.
I got my harvester now, so I was like.
Oh yeah, that's a huge upgrade.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that is pretty strange, huh?
I don't think that's ever happened. Like a full hiccup and then it relogged everything.
Yeah, that was. So.
The shit.
Was that a driver crash then?
No, nothing. Like I didn't even notice anything other than I stopped hearing everybody talk, and then
your game kept going. Lost
it's
Relics.
still going right now. I'm in the same dungeon that I was when it dropped.
Well,
yeah, that is weird.
Well, what the fuck then, dude? I don't even. Why would it only take off Discord and
I have no fucking clue.
OBS? That doesn't. That you'd think it'd be a full driver failure then across the board, right? Like logically.
Maybe there's more fun to come.
No, don't say that, Smith.
There usually is, in my experience.
I know, but
we'll
it's
see.
Stupid. Just like a computer.
I'm really
me
interested
too,
to see what's gonna happen when I get out of this dungeon.
I mean, it's also weird that you were still in the dungeon, you know?
Yeah, nothing fucking
strange,
changed on my end over here. Just all of a sudden it was like couldn't hear anybody, and I was like, well, there's something going on.
Hitman's
and
like,
then,
hello. I'm like, yeah, hello.
I saw your.
And then I like went to my stream, and it was like, stream has ended. It was like, did it now? And then my Streamlab, it was like, it's still going, like it's still totally normal. It was just like, okay. The raffle I restarted, so yeah, enter in.
Yeah, get in that raffle, guys.
2,000 Shadow Stones.
Oh, baby.
Win it.
Very strange.
Very.
You're dead.
Wait a minute. Do I have enough to rebuy a pandemic speed? Would I be a bad human being if I bought back my pandemic speed?
Oh, I saw somebody was selling one today.
I saw that. My favorite outfit if I'm coming back to the game full time.
You gotta
I
bring
need
back
to
the
be
pandemic.
there.
Come on, we got a match, dude.
I'm always pandemic beat. Every time I've played this game, I've always been pandemic beat.
How much is the pandemic, Pete?
35K?
What are you doing?
I want to be pandemic beat!
Yeah.
He's trying to cosplay.
For some
Pandemic
reason,
Pete.
It's just the coolest fucking skin in the
Oh,
game.
it really is,
you
bro.
got the money burns a hole in your pocket. It doesn't fucking chill for very long. For a skin, what happens when you need a relic?
Well, he's good on those for now.
For this week?
Yeah, for today.
What the hell are you talking about? You're gonna find out some new run or like new build that's more efficient and be like, well, I really need this item now.
I need these items.
And it's like, yeah, that's when I'd be like, yeah, well, why don't you fucking ask Pete? Ask Pete how much he helped your fucking gameplay.
I
Yeah.
think Pete would only help my gameplay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I hear you.
He is a total pay-to-win skin, okay?
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure you
no.
get an additional 3,000 health just from having.
I mean, ask Brizzy, he knows.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Right? Yeah, Brisky's got one right now. He has it, right? See?
Here I am, just grinding for cold. You know, Talmud gives you a lot of extra luck.
Confirmed. Right there.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah, that's confirmed. There you go. Time to place a bid. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't get it.
Don't fucking impulse buy a 35,000 Shadowstone thing when you know that you don't have the liquidity to just sit there and burn 35 fucking thousand Shadowstones.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you have 394,000 Shadowstones like I have in the game, that's just burnable money. Then fine, you can make that thing. You should probably get something a little more useful.
Oh man, one away from the Queen's misery. Why do they do that to us?
So, and then
I
you have
will
to find
say,
someone that would even want it right
do
now.
what you need to do, but I will also say, come on, grow up. Like, you know that you're gonna
Grow
want
up.
something like in a week or two, and
I know you're right. Okay,
the
I'm not
skin ain't gonna do
disagreeing
shit.
with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I am 100% agreeing that I should buy the skin. But that's it.
Also, everybody who came back, thank you so much. Sorry, we don't know what really happened there.
We have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I do have to say that was kind of a unique experience.
Very strange.
But please give a thumbs up and remember to get back in the raffle.
Can we run a poll on? No, I don't think your chat. I don't think you can run chat polls.
I can run a poll.
Can you?
Pretty sure.
Can you run it? You should run. Should Hitman buy Pandemic?
Alright, let me finish this dungeon. I gotta set up a poll, but I'm.
We gotta get a
guaranteed I can do some more.
consensus.
Yeah, let me go to the bathroom. I want to see what the community.
No, the community is gonna tell him to do it because it's bullshit. And I already made like a really valid point. Like, that doesn't fucking help you. It is a cool as shit, undeniably.
Yup. But does it help you? No.
Yeah. How much does that horse help you?
Yeah.
The stick-legged horse.
Oh man.
It's like, no. Pandemic Pete also, though, does get the story of being one of the cooler fucking situations that's ever happened in Lost Relics, where it started out looking like someone in a hazmat suit. And then after a certain amount of time, it evolved into Pandemic Pete, the way that everybody sees it now. It's like, that's fucking cool. I want a skin that, like, changes as time
As
goes
you get
on.
more kills.
Yeah,
I don't remember what
like
actually,
soul
because
sucking?
I wasn't around for when that actually was going on. I heard it was just a time. Like, it was like, it would, like, you bought it or you got it, because I remember you could earn it. And then when you earned it, there was a certain amount of time that it just stayed that way. And then after X amount of time, it turned into Pandemic Pete. And it wasn't like everybody, it wasn't like a
'cause he
countdown
was
timer. It was like, yeah, it was like the same day for everybody. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like if you had it.
I remembered when he was Heisenberg, I had him then too, because I was like, oh shoot, I can be Heisenberg? I love Breaking Bad.
Yeah, hell yeah. Say my name.
And then they changed him,
Right.
and I was like, oh my god, he's still amazing.
Yeah, definitely is
and
one
even
of the...
back then, I remember I was in a community of LR players that were like, did you really spend that much on a Pandemic? Because it was
Yep.
still that much back then. And I'm like,
How much is it, right?
yeah,
So you said 35,000?
35.
And it was
I-
35 back
It was
then, too?
35 back then, and End was $2.
Yeah, I was
back
gonna
then.
say, dude.
So Dreamers have been holding this thing, and that's why it's still at 35.
Yep.
They're probably not going to sell for 35.
I remember when I quit last time, I sold mine back for 35, but End was about like where it's at. so I lost big on it, but
You know, I'll say most of my LR investments I've lost on.
I will say actually
Yep,
most
me
of mine
too.
I've actually gained. Because I bought in when things were low and sold out when they weren't. So I'm pretty even in my overall LR.
It's not bad. Not
No,
to say,
it's
actually,
not.
like, when I was purging some items and stuff like that, it was like, there were quite a few that I made on just because of the situation of whatever the current, like, meta is.
Yeah.
But the big items you know, like, I lost, I think, 150 bucks on Krong. But it's like I was in a pinch, gotta get rid of it. That doesn't really bug me when you're still getting like $2 grand.
No, it doesn't, because that's
Like,
like $2 grand in your pocket.
Yeah, so it's like
That's
whether
kinda
or
what
not
happened with me on my
technically
last purge.
I bought it for, you know, like whatever, if it was 22.
I was just unemployed too long and fucking broke, and I was like, God damn it, I need marijuana, and as much as I love LR, I'm not playing it right now, so I gotta pay. So
I needed to put that money back into fucking fixing the condo and setting up the studio so I could start fucking making money again. But thank
Also
God that
important.
fucking turd is gone. Sucker. Someone from Chicago bought the condo.
Got him.
Sorry about ya. I left a door too. Like, I had a door that I like had replaced and just was too lazy to like throw out, and it was sitting on the balcony, and when the last day was there, like, I just brought it down to the trash room, and I got reported by the trash man that like hangs out down there, that like I've gotten into arguments with before.
Guy
And
that just sits there.
yeah, and so I got a call from the building manager, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna call to have someone pick that up, like, real soon. But yeah, like, I'll take care of that. It was just like,
Nope. Not
I
going
ain't
back
doing
there.
that. Fuck off. Like, how many times I've gotten charged because, like, one time, everybody in the building got charged $70 extra that month because someone decided to, like, what I like to imagine happened, that some girl caught her boyfriend cheating in the condo, and someone shoved everything other than the like a couch or something down the trash chute and clogged it,
Oh no.
and it destroyed sections of it because of how hard they were pushing the shit down.
Jesus Christ.
And so it was like we all had to pay to get the thing repaired, and it's like, I'm sorry, if I've had to do this for 12 or 13 years of living there, all these bullshit things, I'm leaving a door. You can deal with
Yeah,
it,
like,
okay? And I guarantee someone was like, oh my God. Like, because there was nothing wrong with the door. It was just painted terribly. Like, there was no actual damage to it. And so it was like, someone's probably took that thing. I would like to imagine that. You could just repaint it and it's just a door. It's fine. The only reason why we threw it out is because the people fixing up the condo were like, they put it on the balcony and were like, we're missing a door. And I was like, fine, buy a new door. I don't know what happened to a door, but I don't care. And then I got up there and I was like, why did I pay for a $100 door when there's a door right here? You guys could have repainted it. I already paid you guys all to paint. But it was like, I don't care. Like, fine. But yeah, I hope that door is still there.
Ume has it.
I bet the trash guy took it. It's his special door. Fluffy Earl, I don't know what happened to last stream. Like, literally, I was just playing, and all of a sudden, I stopped hearing everybody talk, and then I was like, what is going on? He's like, can anybody hear me? And then the music stopped playing, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was like, your stream has ended. You had a successful stream. Thumbs up. And it was like, no, I did not have a successful stream. I have no idea. Apparently there was like a hiccup. Maybe a cat fucking ran across, like, and jostled the network. I don't know. But we're gonna start this fucking gold bounty. That's something I do know.
What do you gotta do?
Let's see. Necro clerics. Ooh, let's go, bitch! Yes!
Easy shmoney.
Been lighting these fuckers up all night.
Might as well get paid to do
Might
it.
as well get paid to do it. This guy gets it.
Let's go.
Yep, you're dead.
Hellblade Dragon was really trying to sell his Evelyn like the other day. You started at like 10,000 and it came all the way down to 6,100 and someone finally got it. I think just to be like, all right, fine.
Just take it.
Not going any lower than this one, and he kept saying that until it was final offer, this 6,100. Then someone must have grabbed it. Because I see that on the marketplace, someone did grab one for 6,100 on that day. So when he said that final offer, someone must have finally been like, all right, fine, I'll take it. That's just funny. He really didn't want his Evelyn anymore. He started at a pretty high price, and then it went down fast. That's funny.
Come on, let him fire.
He originally wanted the 11K. Yeah.
What was he selling?
It was Evelyn the Enchanted, the costume.
Oh.
He was selling it for 11K, and then by the end of the day, he sold it for 60.
I was gonna say 11.
Yeah, 11.
People buy it for that?
No.
No.
It didn't. That's why he had to go down to 6.
I wouldn't pay that for that one.
No, I wouldn't either. I even considered it when he went down to like 7, but I was like, really don't. It is a cool skin, but
Oh, it's extremely cool, but again, I'm like, until you got what I would consider a catalog of items.
yeah.
Yeah,
Come
see, I
on,
didn't get
man,
that memo. I didn't get
like,
that memo.
just-
you know.
That's a lot of stuff into stuff that
Stuff?
doesn't really
stuff.
help that much stuff.
Well, there's items
I am
like
a
the
big
snow
fan
cat.
of cosmetics, though. I am not going to
Oh,
lie.
I'm a sucker for cosmetics, dude.
But there are certain degrees at the tier.
Well, see, and what sucks is I'm only like 10,000 shadow stones, not even, probably away from like a roaring sand dragon. And that would help me out a lot.
Here, that is considered the best mythic weapon.
Right? And it's like, well, I could just like wait and probably get that.
I picked up one.
Yeah, I think it's sick, dude.
I used to have one and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I used to have one too. I've been trying to just bring back my entire old catalog other
Like
than
the
Krong.
Zenith Parallel would be cool too.
Can't
I feel
afford
like that
to
might
get
fit
back in the
day.
Krong game.
But there's nothing really left in the legendary tier. I mean, I could get a Scorn again, but I really don't need a Scorn. Because I just don't get hit. So, if I don't get hit,
You don't need it.
you don't need it.
What a baller.
Why pay 40K when I can just not get hit?
Why pay 40K for that when you could pay 40K for a Pandemic Pete?
Exactly.
God damn it,
See?
Brizzy.
Yeah, thank you, Brizzy. He's just made the best point tonight, Spiz.
No,
Actually,
wouldn't
you would save 5K Shadowstone.
And there we go. See? Smith? He's speaking logic here. What are you doing?
Brizzy, you're fired. You're fired. You're gone.
Oh, it's been a good run, guys.
Well.
Well, I'll see myself out.
Shit happens. Win some, you lose some. It's been fun, fellas. Oh, I watched the movie Flamin' Hot today about Cheetos.
Oh, nice. Was it any good?
It's a very fun movie. Okay? But I will say that I was like, this is interesting. Let me read about this actual true story. There's no true story. It's a lie.
It's all made up.
This guy wrote a book. All right, it is very true that this guy is very motivated. It's very true that this guy is considered a very nice guy. And that he brings up the morale of everyone around him. He claims to have made Flaming Hot Cheetos, even though in the actual book he wrote, he claimed that he spoke with, because he cold calls, he steals the CEO's number, private number, and cold calls him and is like, I have a product that I think is going to save our factory. Frito-Lay was laying everybody off. That is true. He was a janitor and did climb to be like one of the top corporate executives. That is true. But in his book that this is written off of, he claims that he started working there at 1991 and that he cold called the president and that he had come up with the Flaming Hot idea, adding spice to things and all this. That president that he writes in the book that he cold called didn't start working for a year later. And Frito-Lay's had Flaming Hot Cheetos as a marketing thing in 1980.
Wow.
He did,
Something's
yes.
not adding up.
He did, yes, make it work. He did something like with the marketing. Like, because he became, like, head of the Frito-Lay marketing division. But it was like, this is ballsy. And so then I was reading about I was like, how did Frito-Lay allow this movie to get made?
Yeah, right?
If it's a lie.
If it's not even
And
true.
so Frito-Lay was contacted and was like, can you confirm any of this back when the book came out? And they were like, we did an internal investigation and we came up with the exact same thing that the New York Times came up with, that none of this adds up. Like, there's absolutely no way that this guy did this, because he wasn't even working for the company for 10 years before it is recorded and publicly known that they tried to do all this stuff. Frito-Lay was like, yeah, it's not true. And they were like, well, they're making a movie about it. And Frito-Lay apparently was like, okay. And they were like, well, don't you care? Because they're going to say it's based on a true story. And they were like, no. Because it'll probably sell Cheetos, so...
Yeah, right? People are
we don't care.
Like you do. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was like...
into it, you know?
I was like, I really like that answer. Where it's like, no, it's not true. It's like, but they're going to say it's a true story. And it's just like, so? Like, if it gets people to buy more of our products, okay.
I think we're winning still.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you can't technically... That's Hollywood. We didn't say this. So, that's fine. But it's a really good movie, though. Like, I will say, like, it's very enjoyable. Yeah, my wife was like, because halfway through, I was like, this is kind of crazy. Like, they never did hot shit before the 90s?
Yeah,
that's fucking seems kind of weird. And so that's when I was like, how true is this movie? And it was like, if you go on the first few links, it's like director like states that all of it is true, and then the next article is director approached with the fact that this is not actually factually correct, and they responded with, well, what I meant was that this was their truth. And this is what they believe, and so that we're gonna say that this is true because I don't want to like make this person feel bad about their story. And it was just like, oh, grow up.
Yeah,
like
come on.
stop
Right.
it. Like what is that? That's
That
bad
makes them feel
spinstering right
bad.
there at its finest. Like, well, that's what we choose to believe, so we're gonna say it's the truth. Like, come on. But yeah, I just the kicker was Frito-Lay being like, okay.
And
But it's not true. Like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
And
what did you watch it on? Was it on Amazon or something?
it's on Amazon or Hulu. One of the two. We have every fucking service. So
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna
like,
say I have all of them.
I
so
don't really know, but yeah, just look up. It might be on Disney actually.
Yeah, I have to look into it.
But yeah, it's still a fun watch. Like it's still a fun story, and half of it is true. Like technically, there was the resurgence with his marketing, like at the time period of it. But I was cracking up because I was like, it did exactly what I was like. This is why Frito-Lay doesn't care, because my wife, well, like towards the end of it, she was like, I kind of want some flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, there
I was
it
gonna
is.
ask that, like-
There it is.
I got some right next to me right
Like
now. I
that's
just eat them on a regular
that's
basis.
why they don't give a shit, because
Yeah.
you literally do. She's like,
my
not enough to
favorite,
leave, but she was like,
and
if
chip.
it was here, I'd immediately go get a bag and start munching on them. But it's like, yeah, I get it.
They're delicious.
I would do it.
It's my favorite chip. Ever since I was a kid, I even got food poisoned off of them once. And still
You
remember
guys.
this day.
I just got a fucking baller drop. I've never gotten one before. A
What'd you get?
ceramic jug.
Oh baby,
I don't need to go to the fucking general store.
I got one.
Fuck that. Everybody else may need to, not this guy. A jug. That's insulting.
At that point, just don't drop anything.
Kind of upset. J-Bar said Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch it, Jay? That's right. Amazon, we just, I watched Creed 3 on Amazon for free.
Yeah, I saw Creed 3 just got put on there.
I
haven't
thought it
seen
was
Creed 1.
I thought it was okay, but I thought the final fight was fucking stupid, man. It's like I
haven't
watched
seen
like
any
a
of the
lot of
Creed
boxing movies. That was some weak ass boxing for a fucking final fight.
So like a final, yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, how much more impressive was him fighting Drago's fucking son in the second one? It's like Drago's son's like literally like, I will break you. If he dies, he dies. Like, it's just like, this dude has imposing size. He's like, what looks like 6'5", like 220 of pure muscle. And it's just like, okay,
No.
fuck that. Like, I'm gonna die fighting this person. And then this one, it's just Jonathan Majors being like, I decided to pull a gun out to help you, even though the police were showing up 2 seconds later, which is why I went to jail, because I had an illegal gun, but you owe me. It was like, you could have let Adonis get beat for another 30 seconds, and the police would have shown up. Not even. Like, in the movie, not even 30 seconds, actually. Like, Adonis literally would have gotten hit for maybe 5 to 10 more seconds. And the police are like, whoop, 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 whoop.
The sound
like,
of the
"You-
police.
You made me pull that gun out to save you, so you owe me. And it's just like,
I think I do.
I don't know. I mean, the other shit, like their whole childhood past, maybe. But it's like, grow up. Ow, that wasn't very nice.
Ooh, a crab. Yay.
Oh, a warden's key.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, let's go.
I don't need the keys though. I need.
Yeah, no one's buying the fucking keys right now.
I need the
Can't
chests.
sell mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like everyone's getting the keys and no chests.
I feel like Jay was saying that all he gets is the chests and no keys.
I've gotten 1 chest and 3 keys this patch so far.
Jesus.
Not bad. This is my first key of this patch.
Want another chest? Good money.
Big money for show, big money, let's go.
Exactly.
Might have gotten hit by that. That's not a big deal. We're not going to pay attention to that.
Who do you think you are throwing bombs around?
So I'm throwing bombs at you?
Someone is.
I hope you're fucking them up, dude. That's rude,
he's dead.
man.
He's dead. I got his family too.
Oh shit, I like it.
No survivors.
Well, I didn't
I
want
like
anyone
it.
coming back.
You don't need legacy coming after you.
I know how that goes. I've seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
documentaries.
I have too.
Their kid always comes back for revenge, so I've learned what to do with the kid.
What the hell?
I've learned what to do with the kids.
Oh my
Like, fucking Doc. Got wicked Doc over here.
I'm wondering what the villain of Kill Bill Volume 3 is supposed to be.
I heard it was me.
Oh, how'd you get in it? Also,
Me and Quinty are pretty good friends, dude.
okay, well, again, if it's you, who are you playing and why?
I'm playing a character named Monroe, and I was secretly Bill's real protege, and I have come back for blood, and that I need to kill the wife.
You need to kill Kiddo and BB.
No, I'm gonna turn them. I mean, I don't feel like I'm allowed to talk about this shit, because it's like...
The whole NDA and things?
I may not be in the movie because I just said these things, but that would be the only reason why I am not actually in that movie.
Oh,
So I might have just violated my NDA,
yeah.
and I might have
Sorry.
like
Just lost your role.
I definitely lost that role. So
Yeah, now Leo will probably.
dude, Quinny Tease is gonna call me tonight.
Like,
I know he is, because
sorry.
he's always watching the stream. He's always
Leo.
watching.
We got Leo instead, and you'll be like, damn.
Not again.
I mean, it's
It's
bullshit.
Inception all over.
It is. It is. Like, okay. Well, shit. Well, there goes another roll. But
Another roll lost to Leo.
what are you gonna do?
Dude.
Fucker in his yachts.
Yeah, well, he's pretty good.
Yeah, whatever.
I remember when you had that Wolf of Wall Street roll, and then
I
you
know.
told about it.
Me and Jordy Bells were like fucking so close, and then Leo just wedged a hole in it with his fucking yachts
Yeah,
and
you and
models.
Jonah Hill were gonna have like a great time on that film too. I heard. Like you're like.
No,
very
no.
excited.
Jordy B's, like Jordy Belfort's. Like,
Oh,
me and him
yeah,
were
yeah,
actually like close because I
Yeah,
needed to
you were good
research the
homies.
role.
Right.
And so
And then he just.
then all of a
stepped in
sudden,
and was
next
like,
thing I
"I'm
know
a-"
is I see like he's at con with Leo, and then I'm fucking hosed out of yet another role. It's bullshit, dude.
Damn it, Leo.
It's the biz, though. It's the biz. So I went back to Lost Relics.
That's all it took, though.
You know how it goes. It's age as old as time. You know, everybody knows these ones.
Everyone knows how it goes. Yeah, as soon as Hollywood doesn't work out, where do you end up?
Yeah, you know,
Lost
Relics. Where else? I'm pretty sure
That's
McConaughey I saw
that's why
running
I'm
around.
here.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But what are you gonna do? Oh, if you
It
haven't given it a
happens.
thumbs up, please give a thumbs up. We got 14 people. We got
Yeah.
8 thumbs up. Come on now. It takes 1 second.
My
Just
story-
click. You just click. Jay says, yeah, haven't fought a key in months. Got 2 boxes this past weekend.
Damn.
Jay, our
Yeah,
powers combined, dude.
My story in Hollywood is exactly like yours, but all my roles were stolen by Michael Cera.
Michael Cera.
Yeah, he took every role. Superbad, I was supposed to be in that. He took it.
That's
Right from
kind of
under.
rough.
Yeah. I was supposed to be in This Is the End. There were so many movies I was supposed to be in. And no, Michael
Now
Cera.
you see me 1 and 2.
Oh, both of them. Yeah, everything.
I like to imagine you just like at home and you get this call and it's just like, fuck you, Michael Cera. Like it's like
Juno,
Michael Cera,
I
like
was supposed to be in Juno. With,
yeah, it's like
Ellen
fucking
Page. It's like,
God damn it, Michael Cera again. How does he keep doing this?
yeah, I was so mad.
That guy
I
sucks.
I was supposed to be in every single season of Arrested Development. He took it. He took my role. Every single role
Dude.
season.
That's rough.
And then they did the callback when Netflix bought it out, and I was gonna. They were like, "Oh, I don't think we can get Michael Cera. You want to come and play the role finally?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then they got Michael Cera.
They probably leveraged you.
It was shit.
They probably were like, I just want you to know, I know you turned this down, but you do know that Hitman took it, right? And then he was like, fuck! Like, I gotta shut that piece of shit down, so
Real
yes,
quick.
I'll take the fucking role. Alright? Damn it. Is Jason Bateman there? Make sure Jason Bateman's there and my muffins. Okay? I better have my muffins in the morning, or I will not act.
Yeah, it's just every single role. You took it from me, man.
I do feel like
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I was gonna be it. I was supposed to be the main role.
you could
That was
have
me.
acted right alongside fucking Captain America.
Right?
And he took
And
that
Brie
from you.
Larson.
Well,
I know, right?
that was probably better for your soul, but
You know, actually.
she's a good actress. I'm not gonna lie, but she seems like just a blast to be around. Well, let me tell you. When
only
the
person she
Marvel
gets along
people
with-
get in like pseudo publicist arguments with
Yeah.
you, when they're being
right.
paid tens of millions of dollars to get along with you, and they look like it is like, this is the shittiest job I've had in a long time. For their interviews together, I can't imagine she's very fun to be around.
Nope. The only
Yeah,
person she
definitely
gets
not.
along with is Samuel. Her and Samuel Jackson get along.
Well, it's because Samuel Jackson can probably tell her to shut the fuck up.
Fuck
and she's
up,
probably
yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah.
I like when she did the interview with Jeremy Renner, and they were like, how has like celebrity affected like your life and everything like that, because you're part of a Marvel movie, like this is a worldwide thing, like this is huge, like how has it affected you? And Brie Larson's like, you know, like I try to use my platform to influence as much good and everything that I can, and blah 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 blah, and you know, like selling what Brie Larson sells, like whatever you want to take that for, whether that be good or bad. But then it goes to Jeremy Renner, and he's like, they're like, how about you, Jeremy? And he's like, I don't like to view my celebrity as anything to influence anybody. I just do a job, and I hope people really like it, and I don't really view it as something that, it's not my place to do those type of things. And it's just like the idea that this is a fucking, like, all right, For anyone to put into perspective, if you want to launch a world premiere, and that means that you're going to essentially hit Europe, South Africa, Australia, specifically China, Japan, and South Korea, and then obviously the United States and Canada. South America doesn't have a huge pull in these numbers, but sometimes they occasionally do. It costs at minimum, if you're doing a thing where you want the actors to tour around and talk to people, $100 million on top of a budget. So when you're talking about The Dark Knight Rises, we'll say, I know had a budget of $250 million. To promote it on top of it is now $350 million. A lot of these places need edits and everything. There is so much money being paid to all these people that if it should be like, Hitman should be allowed to be like, what was it like working with Spizzo on this movie? It was the worst experience in my entire life, and I hate that fucker. And I would be like, I guess to each their own. I had a really good time on the fight. Like, you're getting paid so much money to get along. Right. And you choose to have these responses where it's like, don't do that. I just kind of mind my own business, unlike that person. It's like, you have to have some type of tumultuous working environment. It's like, we paid you an extra $3 million to do press. And you kind of, like, in everyone, it's not just him, like, right? How many interviews did she do with all of the cast?
Oh, yeah.
Her and Chris Hemsworth get into these spats, and Chris Hemsworth, it's hilarious because Chris Hemsworth having fucking fun. He enjoys the spat, and she's getting more and more annoyed by it.
So pissed.
And it's kind of funny. Like,
He's literally just trolling her.
I do have to say, though, they've done a very good job rebranding her new movie, the Marvels, or Team Marvel, or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, Captain Marvel.
Well, not the new Captain Marvel, but it's like, the Marvels or something like that.
Oh,
what it's
yeah,
called.
okay, the new movie.
The new trailer that has come out for her new Captain Marvel movie looks fucking great.
Yeah,
but I
really
will say that me and my wife, she was like, that looked really oddly enjoyable. And I was like, well, just remember, though, because I went, from film school, learn how to do this. Beastie Boys in the background will make everything sound and seem like I'm kind of hyped for that, because everybody fucking loves Beastie Boys.
Mario has No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Yeah, they did that in the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie as well.
But I'm like literally saying, it's one of the reasons why Guardians of the Galaxy, the original one, like revolutionized the way that you were going to deal with soundtracks. Whereas there have always been powerhouses, but he put out a new general rule, because it's like Tarantino religiously only uses music from vinyls he owns from his collection. That's why there's a lot of obscure things, but they're perfect every time. It's because, like, he has this weird vinyl collection where it's like era, hype, like energy level, like all of these categories, and it's just like, okay, no wonder you don't rely on anybody, and you're able to get these because they're like obscure as fuck songs. But it was like, you can turn a serious scene super fun just by adding a fun song to it. You can make mundane shit perfect.
Yeah, like people just like build, or like montages are a great example. Like,
montages strictly use that.
Without music, could you imagine a montage?
Oh, they're weird.
Just sitting there without music, watching people go through scenes of doing things quickly, and be like, this is really awkward.
Yeah, it's
Fluffy Earl, yes. Today is actually, me and my wife were talking. We were like, The Flash came out today. And
oh, did it really?
It's getting ripped.
Is it?
Yeah, it's doing awesome.
I heard it was like received very well initially. Like, me and her are gonna go see it though. We don't see many movies often anymore in theaters, but
I can't.
I was like, I want to go see that. I don't give a shit about the Ezra shit. I want to see Michael
Yeah,
Keaton
fuck
as
that. I
Batman
wanna
again.
see
I don't
it.
give a fuck.
I mean, I want to see it because the Flash is my favorite DC character, and the Flashpoint is one of the most interesting graphic novels and probably events ever in the DC universe. So what they're literally doing in this movie is my favorite event in the DC universe. So yeah, I want to see it. And they're bringing back, like, I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I love Batfleck. I'm sorry, I do.
I do too.
And
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's the best as Batman, but I think
I don't
he's
care.
the best Bruce
I don't
Wayne.
think there is the best. I think everyone has their own little take on Batman. I don't care. I don't subscribe to who's the best Batman. Because I even love
Christian
Pattinson,
Bale.
Okay? Yeah, Christian Bale is fantastic too.
Oh hell yeah.
He's the best one though.
No, the guy who did the cartoon Batman voice was the best one.
Well, that's not fair. We're talking about the movies.
Okay, then, Adam West.
Gross.
You son of a bitch.
Adam West, I don't give a shit. Adam West sucks. Like, he's the fucking worst Batman on the planet. It was so
Those were the
stupid.
best Batman shows.
Yes, Robin, like, dental hygiene saved your life. Like, the dumbest fucking shit on the goddamn
I love
planet.
it.
It's
love
so
it.
stupid, and no, he does not get legacy or anything, in my opinion. That shit sucked. That was dumb. Batman's supposed to be, like, brooding and dark, and it was popcorn bullshit. Like, Batman might as well had, like, the brightest colors you possibly could have. Lime green and fucking yellow. Like, they could blend in. It wouldn't matter. It's bullshit. Fuck Adam West. His shit sucks. I like making fun of Adam West. I love when he's in
really
Family Guy and everything, but
Oh yeah,
grow
those are
up.
great.
Adam
Like, come
West,
I
fucking
didn't even
Batman.
I didn't even know this was the plot for the Flash. So this is completely different. This isn't Flashpoint. So worlds colliding. Flash Barry uses superpowers to travel back in time in order to change the events of the past. I'm assuming his mother's death. That's usually what he goes back the first time in the past to try and stop. And then when his attempt to
That is
say
his girlfriend, right?
no, it's his mother.
It's never been his girlfriend?
No, he hasn't even met his girlfriend yet in this universe.
No, I mean in the comics.
In the comics.
Hasn't
he doesn't
been
ever-
there one where he went back
No,
to save
he
her?
doesn't go back to save her. No, because he tried to do it once with his mom, and he learned how bad of a mistake it made, and that was the Flashpoint paradox. And he never tried to do it again.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah,
That goddamn time travel shit never works out.
Well,
Fucking
he
A,
can
dude.
literally
Follow
alter
Bastion Kutch.
multiverses.
But I'll be right
Flash is
back, guys. Gonna go smoke a quick cig.
Yeah,
Alright.
no problem. But yeah, the Flash is just like Superman and the Flash are pretty much the only ones.
So why do you not want to go see it? Just because of Ezra Miller being a fucking
No, I
psychopath?
don't give a shit about the Ezra Miller stuff. at
So
all.
what's the problem?
That it's no longer canon.
I mean, you do realize though that it could be with the
And-
success of it because you can just say
Yeah,
that he
I
reset
know.
something.
And the other thing is that
But who
they're
cares?
gonna, and they don't
Still
have
a cool
to use
Flash
Ezra Miller
movie.
as another Flash ever again, because that's the whole thing with the Flash is there's like 5 OG Flashes they can grab that they could be like, this is the new Flash because Barry had to risk his life, because one Flash always has to risk his life somehow to save that universe by usually running themselves out of existence to save the Flashpoint paradox. So like it usually happens. So they could have that as an ending. in this.
But who would care
And-
anyway? It'd be a cool Flash movie. Why wouldn't you want to go see it?
I don't know.
Who gives a shit about canon? It's all getting reset anyway.
But no, the story here is actually I was actually getting to why I actually kind of do want to see it. Was what I was getting to. If you would let me talk.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. But no, that was what I was getting to.
Like,
'cause I was,
if you
I
want to
was-
get to the point, then if that's
No,
how
I
we're
was-
gonna play it.
I was reading the summary, and now I'm like, okay, now I kind of do want to see this because this is different from the graphic novels. But so basically, his attempt alters the future, but instead the future is there's no superheroes to turn. Basically, he becomes trapped in reality in which General Zod is returned. So that means the actor that played General Zod's coming back.
He is Michael
And
Shannon.
that's fucking awesome. Because he was an awesome Zod, and I actually liked the Man of Steel movie a lot. I'm sorry, I actually really liked that.
I enjoyed Snyderverse.
The Man of Steel movie was fun. Batman vs Superman sucked, and the original Justice League sucked, but the Snyder remake rocked of Justice League.
I like the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs Superman. Made a lot more sense.
It was a little better, but still, that wasn't Doomsday. Doomsday is an OP, unbeatable, godlike monster. Not even monster, but sentient being, and they just totally did it wrong. And the way they did Lex Luthor with what's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, with Jesse was just like they made him a Joker. They didn't make him Lex Luthor.
Hey, he likes sharing candy. Okay?
So fucking weird.
Okay? It's cherry.
But
Everybody
yeah, it
likes
was
cherry.
I didn't like that. I actually thought he was gonna do good as a Lex Luthor too. I was excited when I heard he was playing Lex. I like him as an actor, and I was like, I think maybe he could do a good one. And then immediately it's just like, oh no. And
I
then
like
once he got
him-
into jail,
I like him
like,
as an actor, but I do have to say that I have heard he's a huge nightmare to work with because he is a big fan of We Never Got It.
oh,
Like, the only one that's really exposed it first was Justin Timberlake with The Social Network. And he was like, I was there for the, anyone who remembers The Social Network, there's the opening scene where in the iconic Harvard bar,
yeah.
and they're drinking there. And it's like, it is, I don't know, like a 5 to 8 minute conversation in the movie that's going on. But that was Justin Timberlake's, like, he started the next day. So he showed up that day and he was like, I was going to, like, watch everything and see how it was going. Because he was not a huge actor at the time. He hadn't done too many movies by that point. And Jesse Eisenberg and the director, they used the 12th take. They did, I think, 78 takes.
Oh my god.
And it was like, because that director, I forget what his name is. Like, is it Aaron Sorkin? Is that, like, I forget his name. He's brilliant. He makes, like, masterpieces. Like, The Social Network is a very powerful and beautifully shot movie and everything. But I couldn't imagine, because I've directed stuff. Like, I know when I got it. I don't want to waste any more time. I'll usually do 2 more, because I'll be like, I know I got it. Do you want to do something wildly different? Do you want to do something wildly different? Like, I'll usually let people go, because I'll always give it 2, because someone will always say that they want to do it again. And I'll be like, that's fine, because maybe there is something better. But, like, I know I got what I think I want. And then I'll always do, if everybody's satisfied, let's do one where everybody experiments for 1 take.
Yeah, yeah.
And, there have been times where we got shit. A lot of times you don't get anything from that. But it was like over 60 takes after you got it. Christ almighty.
Yeah.
We can rest.
Yo, what up, guys? I'm back.
Yo!
I turned my stream on my phone just to, like, check the audio and shit. I was just laughing at Hitman. He was like, if you let me finish.
I know, right?
I was
But
dying,
it's taking
bro.
4 hours.
I was choked on my cigarette,
Like,
bro.
what am I supposed to do over here, alright?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
It's like the 2-hour breakdown for The Flash.
That was great. But yeah, I didn't realize it came out today.
Yeah,
Have to.
Yeah, we
go
were
see
we were
that.
looking to go. Yeah.
I could actually probably convince my dad to go see that.
I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to. Like, all right. I get
My
like
dad
the only
wants to
one
see
that
it 'cause
you would like
Keaton's
think
in
would
it.
be like, I don't want to support Ezra Miller, but it's like they already
Yeah.
fucking did, so it doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
like,
matter.
now
All
it's
right,
too late.
like
And my
it already
dad wants
happened. They
to-
already got paid. Like, just
Yeah.
go
My dad
see the
wants
fucking
to-
movie. It's fine.
And my dad just wants to see it really bad because of Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's why I want
Oh,
to
yeah.
see it. There's
Yeah.
no doubt. It's like there was no doubt. I don't care if like Ezra Miller gets caught with like children in his basement. I'm not there supporting Ezra Miller. Like I'm there
Yeah.
being like, I want to go see fucking Michael Keaton again because he
Yeah,
is
he
honestly
hasn't played
like one of
Batman.
my favorite Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's amazing. I don't give a shit about all the politics of whatever the fuck is going on with all that. And I also viewed it as I figured that this is a reset button. Like if James Gunn is in control and he has canceled everything that he has canceled, he has some plan laid out and he allowed this movie to continue going even though there were other things that were started in production they had already spent millions of dollars on with retainers and everything that they ate up. There's a purpose for this and it's just a reset button. So it'll always be canon. Like I guarantee that the new DC universe will launch at the end of this movie
Yeah.
because he's gonna reset and be like, I have to stop, like, and this is where I am now, and I have to live with my consequences. And it's like you get to have that whole journey, DC. With are you gonna keep Ezra Miller after that point? But that's what's going on, and I need to see it, regardless if even that ends up happening. Michael Keaton's Batman, like, grow up. Of course I'm going.
Yeah, and he already has pretty much announced officially that if this one does work out, like, he has no plans yet to let go of Ben Affleck as Batman, he said. But he also said he'd like to bring in Pattinson's Batman into his universe, and he'd also like to bring in Joaquin's Joker into his universe.
All right, sorry.
So
There's some questions here. I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Quetzalcoatl,
sorry.
I died yesterday after trying the game. After a long pause, immediately quit again. The difficulty level is just insane and unplayable. Quetzalcoatl, it's not insane and unplayable. It is insane and unplayable if you're going to play the same way that it was before the new update. Like, you can't do the face tank, get a bunch of people and start fucking them up. Like, you have to take them one by one. Hitman had a great analogy of it. It's Dark Souls meets Lost Relics. You have to do single combat until you're comfortable, and then start
Learn
to grab
the
more and more people.
mechanics of each enemy.
Gen Z, hi, is there a place to learn what ANG is all about? Do you just play crypto and Web3? Also, are the spids nudes at again? Hitman won't send me them. Gen Z, you can get the spids nudes at ANG OnlyFans. Yeah, they're up live and you can get them. It's just a very strict.
The lighting isn't great.
But you know, maybe
Some
the
of the
premiums
pictures-
are. Maybe the premium pictures are.
Some
You
of the
never know.
pictures kind of look like me, but don't worry about that.
Don't worry.
They're all spits.
Yeah, there's a I fucking photoshopped, like, I just took a picture of my beard and I've just like
They're all
for,
actually
like,
me.
I do have to say there's no lighting effects that I did in Photoshop, so it does kind of look like a beard just got photoshopped on there, but it's me. It's me.
Yeah, they're all actually. There's 30 pictures of just me naked.
Gen Z, yeah, I always say message me on Discord if you ever have any interest in doing stuff with ANG or trying to become a part of it or being a part of it. Like, we're always open to grow. But yeah, it always just depends if the circumstances are right with what's going on with everybody involved. And then we had Lightstone says it's not necessarily harder, but it is a steep learning curve. Spiz does legendary maps with blue diamonds. I have done, yeah, legendary maps with blue diamonds. It's literally just being patient, and it is a different world. I will say that. I you know, I feel like 2 streams ago I died like 4 times on stream, like fucking around on trying to learn harder maps. It's not the Dark Soul thing.
Trapped in a cage.
I understand the timing. I was trapped in a cage with some kind of pyro. Oh, you got one of those locked in like things. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, the locks.
It's like a jeb and it keeps spotting people.
If you see one of those, typically you want to clear the room first and then use the lock because the enemies are very manageable.
We do have a winner. It's Goody. You know what to do. Please post that Discord. We're going to give away ourselves another item after this, though. Or an actual item. Excuse me. Woo. Gonna get yourself an Easterly Wind Chaser. You can lock it down and destroy it, in my opinion, all the way up to Transcendent if you can mitigate the gameplay. Mm-hmm.
I should probably buy a Pandemic Beat, huh?
Oh, let's do that. Let's do a really quick poll.
Should I buy a Pandemic Heat or a Mythic Weapon? Those are the options.
All right. Should Hitman buy Pandemic Pete? Yes.
Yes or yes?
Yeah, I think those are good.
Oh, I guess we should do exclamation point now, since they need to be commands. All right. Oh, wait. Let's trash that. All right, I see how it goes. All right. If it's yes, you do exclamation vote space yes. If it's no, it's exclamation vote space no. It's a minute and 40 seconds. Should he buy? It's exclamation vote space your answer.
No, guys, it's vote.
You got to put vote.
Space.
Yeah,
Okay.
Black Menace Mafia. There we go. Hitman voting yes. Come on, vote no. You should not be getting this.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Come on, keep it coming.
It's a skin in the game, and it costs 35,000 Shadow Stones.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking win. This is bullshit, dude. This is bullshit.
Look at this shit. Oh
Like,
my God.
This is not good spending. Yeah, thank you, Holdar. I'm gonna vote on mine. You voted on yours.
Chrissy, did you vote?
Did I? No, I didn't. I'm just in the middle of a run here. I vote yes though in the.
Is it votes or vote?
Vote.
Is it?
It's crazy. I can't believe it's actually this close.
It really fucking is, dude.
I really didn't think this would. Oh my God! I'm
The fucking yeses have it. God damn it, everybody. What are you doing? It's 35,000 Shadow Stones just to fucking look cool.
Oh my God!
Oh, I'm upset.
Jay, I already tried it 35K. Good look at 5K going, what?
Shame on all of you. Wind Chaser's up. I'm disappointed in all of you, okay? Actually, I'm disappointed in 8 of you.
In 8 of you?
In 8 of you. Shame on you, okay? Ridiculous. What did it, pandemic COVID-19?
It goes good with the horse. No, it doesn't.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it does. It does.
The horse is...
With the horse. The horse looks like it's diseased, so it does kind of good, like, go good with the horse.
That's fair.
He's got a
They bring
pandemic Pete
arrows.
wears the mask because the horse smells so bad.
Good lord, pandemic Pete. I should buy the pandemic Pete so you can't. Let's just shut this down by myself manually.
Real
I'm gonna
quick,
manually
yep.
shut this down.
I still don't know, honestly. I still kind of would rather have a mythic whip.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh yeah, let's go try this little. All right, let's. Can I get?
Try what?
Just
Don't you dare.
give me it.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you were gonna
fuck that.
Oh, there's luck.
Someone sell me Inferno for 27,000. Actually, what's the last time it sold for? 25,000. Yeah, look at that. Wow, 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 wow. What are the other? What did you sell for? 200. Who the fuck? Okay, sure. Let's try.
Okay.
Let's fucking try. Whatever. Actually, yeah. Where's the other one-handed? You kind of suck, though. Whatever.
You're just grabbing all the shitty ones.
What's the fucking? All right, wait. What's the big difference between a one-handed axe and a one-handed sword?
I have to imagine they swing a little bit slower, right?
Yeah.
266, 247. Yeah, I guess.
And they consume one more energy.
Gross.
It's one.
Well, how much is the last one this one fucking sold for? 149,000 Shadowstones 47 days ago? What the fuck, someone?
What the fuck, someone?
I'll give you 50,000. There you go. You see it, people. Someone make it happen. Okay? 27,000 for an Inferno. 55,000 for an Abyssal Pyre. 26,000 for that turd Edge of the Lost Comrades. Sorry about ya. And I don't even want that one up. No. Yeah, someone tell me one of these two. Inferno, or I want to light people on fire. Don't be selfish, okay? Think of me. Don't be selfish. Alright? Let's be fair. Good lord. Higher damage and a bit slower, but you have the same window anyways of 3 hits, so more or less more damage.
Oh.
Is it? Robert, I would like to win this raffle. I'm sure you would. I want to win this raffle.
Do you have a Bane of the Immortals?
Yeah.
Have you fucked with that much?
Yeah, I don't. I hopped on too late. It's
Yeah, I think now with the energy consumption.
I mean, not like the Bane of the Immortals. The thing that got me with it was the fact that I need to have a bunch of people around me for it to be really useful, and I don't want to pull big groups.
Nope.
It does very impressive damage. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, I don't know. I don't play like that. Yeah, what are the ones I don't have? Don't have a Dark Heart Medallion.
Can you sell me a Roaring Sand Dragon for 47,000?
No, I just bought one. Don't have a Frostbite Dawn. Don't have a Malevolent Void. Don't have the Magic Carpet. Devouring Void. What does that one do? Creates a cloud that causes decay. That one should be turned into permanent use. Don't have a Tinted Tempest. That one I was trying to buy. Nope. Don't have a Spyglass.
Roaring Sand Dragon. How many days ago did you buy yours?
Where's the Roaring Sand Dragon at?
Are you the guy who bought it for 70?
Yes.
Went down.
I needed it. Yeah, who is, there's only 2 tinted. Example, with a one-handed axe or a one-handed sword, you still get 3 to 4 hits in before he jumps again for Gravewalkers. Yeah, but don't you end up using so much more energy? I guess let me go to I have a legendary one-handed, don't I? Like that. Dragon Blade.
Wow, I wonder why the Serpentina's Revenge
Oh!
is taking in price.
That's fun. The Easterly Windchaser that I gave out was delivered. Oh, so I have a Grim Divider. Got a Frost Weaver. Ooh, Iron Fang. You seem like you'd be fun. $35? Fine. Not 35,000. No. There we go. I'll take an Iron Fang. Nope, you're two-handed. You're two-handed. You're one-handed. Who bought this last 83 days ago?
Right?
For 48,000 Shadow Stones.
I know, I saw
Wow.
that too. I was
That
like, what?
fucking sucks. Because when would that ever be worth even close to that? I like the 493 days ago, 3,757. That's about what I would pay for it.
But like, still, someone played 47 as well, 270.
I'm gonna put a $3,000 or 3,000 Shadow Stone up.
50,000.
God damn, that sucks for someone. That
Yeah,
is
it is.
so much.
So what?
That's a tough break. Anyway, you sell that one. I don't have you. You don't cost like anything. Give me that. I'm not gonna get that? That's bullshit. I need to shut one of these I need to shut a couple of these offers down. I can't have them up all night. Starstruck. That one makes sense. When was the last time that one sold? 35,000? That makes sense.
Yeah, there's one listed right now for 35,000. Ume's selling it.
That's fucking legit.
I thought about picking that up.
The Valkyrie. The fuck
Ume's also selling the Pandemic P.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. How does the Axe of the Flame not have fire damage yet?
Right.
Oh, the Winds of Ash. You went such prominence to garbage. I still want. All right. You can definitely go. You said there's only how many abyssal pyres are there out in the world, out in the ether?
I don't know.
Cybid seems to have all this shit on lock. All right. Well. Fuck it, I don't care. We'll leave those up for now. Let's go try this one-handed legendary malarkey.
Which one did you end up picking up?
I grabbed. I have a bunch. Which one did I grab? The Iron Fang.
Have you used the Zilborn this patch?
Yeah, I just couldn't. I was so used to the swords that I was having a really hard time adjusting.
About. So I used to fucking love the Zilborn, dude. Zenith parallel would be pretty good. Zenith parallel.
Alright. That's all we're doing. It's like it's like comically slow or comically fast.
It's like cutting open a letter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! I just put butter on my toast. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah! Just chop some veggies. It says on it 28. What does that mean?
What?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea, man. But if you haven't given a thumbs up, come on now.
Hitman info. I'm just getting. I want this.
I'm gonna bring one of those too, and I'm gonna bring a little. Little man, big dreams.
Oh, there's only 28 in.
All right, let's see what we got. We're gonna use 2 potions. My God, it's so fast.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's different because you're used to.
That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Slash. And then they just melt.
So I gotta get the timing down here, but yeah.
Oh my god.
It is kind of entertaining. It's very fast, though.
Yeah.
Very different than a two-handed. Two-handed seems like controlled hits. It seems like wild flailing. Ooh, that is fun, though, with some of these guys. Look at you, like... Okay. Okay. I can see what's going on here. Okay. I could see you in your, like, a little... I feel like a little Lost Relics crackhead. Just like a tweaker. Okay, I see the pattern for you. I don't know the Gator Golf pattern yet. It also has 5% attack speed, so Bandit Brutality makes a 10% increased attack speed, yeah. Oh, I'm whiffed. I guess it feels more engaging, but I can't say that I'm actually draining that much more energy than I normally would be.
Oh, that's good.
It's like, for all my swinging, Oathkeeper is, or I mean, Virus is still at 86.
Yeah.
Wildly different playing. Damn, yeah. I'm gonna need some practice at this. You gotta get a lot more dicey too. You gotta get in there. It's like a rogue.
Some of that dual blades.
Right? I've always
That'd
wanted
be cool.
some form of... I feel like you should be able to carry a shield of some type or something. If you carry two blades, they do less damage, just like in like World of Warcraft style thing, but have increased defense. Because you're... It's like I get the idea of it being more engaging as a player, but...
I think we'll get shields eventually. I could see that definitely happening. Especially with the new mechanics.
There were the old shields.
Oh, there were?
They're multiverse items, but...
Yeah, that MVB shield or whatever.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. definitely pick enemies off a lot easier. It'd be really nice if I could hold a two-handed, a single-handed, and a ranged, because I don't see why I can't have something on my hilt.
Not possible, man.
I know, I scooped the Void Goat back up. I had sold mine because I assume pets are going to actually pertain a lot more
Yeah.
with what was said. With like the new, look at them be like, you know, they've actually started to, you know, he's said for a long time.
And now they're taking damage.
Yeah. The fact that they're actually interacting with the environment is like,
yeah, and like
there's
taking
gotta be
effects and
something coming soon.
Yeah, definitely.
I know they're not actually taking damage right now, but
There's something that's allowing them to.
yeah, like there's a
Getting
new
poisoned
element
and on fire.
that has been added.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah, no, I mean he'd been saying it for a really long time, but this is also, like I've said the first time, that it makes sense that co-op could actually be around the corner. Because co-op would have been bullshit before.
The game was already face rolling. Why would you want to face roll with friends?
I mean, realistically.
I mean, I guess he could have had it, but it's like, why?
It just wouldn't have done anything. I mean, it would have been like, so what? We get... If there were 4 people, it would have been 4 times the amount of enemies. Wow. I feel like I could have killed 4 times the amount of enemies. Like...
And are the drops going to be separate? Are we going to share them and roll? What's going on?
The drops
it's a lot to
will
think
always
about.
be like an interesting conversation. I've always been a fan of singular drops.
I mean, that's the way a lot of games like this still have it, so...
It just
Possible.
feels like that's the thing that makes the most sense, where it's like no longer like, let's say me, you, and Brizzy are playing and a fucking Winds of Ash drops. I know I have to have some negative connotation, like where it's like I could have gotten it, but because he won on the roll, like fuck that guy. For like no reason, even though it's just like that was the luck of the fucking draw, like, but it feels like less of likelihood of that situation arising with just singular drops, where it's like,
Especially
I'm still
when
gonna be
you're
like,
gonna
damn, I
get
wish I would have got that, but it's not like I actually had a possibility of it. This will be interesting, fighting one of the mini bosses with this. Oh my god, so many fucking... I'm gonna use the evasion potion when I fight the boss. I'm gonna be so small. You don't even know.
If I do. Okay. Ooh, red button. Smack. Smack, smack. Smack him again, and again, and he's dead.
Yeah, the EXP. Yeah.
Pacific Peach? More like Pacific Peach, am I right?
Oh!
Oh,
I think.
God. This guy, you can't stop him. You can't stop him. I guess he's got family, so
Always.
when you have family, you can survive anything. Plane crashes, dams exploding, John Cena being your brother, anything. You know what my favorite part of the new Fast and Furious movie was? How
What?
it took him 10 years to find out Dom's weakness. And it's like, you couldn't figure out that it was family.
I mean, it's also his strength.
I know, but it was like... I've been studying you, Dom.
Who would have thought
For
your
10
Achilles heel
years.
was the only thing you care about?
It was just like... It's not like, who do you save, Dom? Who do you save? God, Jason Momoa is so great.
He
He's
was a
so
wild man
fucking-
in that one, that's for
he's
sure.
So good. I would love to see him play a villain again.
Yeah, he seemed to have a good time with it.
When they do the next Mad Max movie, I think he'd make a fun, like, Mad Max style villain.
Could see that.
Yeah. Like, I know they have a lot more Mad Max movies planned, and they have a Furiosa movie planned. So, like, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see that one. What's her name won me over with her
Oh, she
portrayal
played
in
Furiosa, great.
oh, I was gonna say the one that won me back over for her, because Furiosa was great, yeah, same with like Tom Hardy being great, but like it was all physical acting, like there wasn't, no one spoke,
No, you're right.
so it's like kind of hard to be like they really acted the shit out of that thing, and it's like I guess like
Maybe.
maybe
No, yeah, that
like
movie-
yeah, their
that
action
movie-
sequences were great, but at the same time I know
Yeah.
every single one of those fuckers had a stunt fucking double, so
Right. The movie
what
was-
did they
that
do?
movie was
Like
really about the cinematography.
no, it was
and
just
thing.
phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
I love the fact that the director Miller, he had his wife, who has only edited like feminine centric, like not necessarily like rom-coms or anything like that, but it's like it's always been not an action heavy, like more of a character piece type of things. And he was like, I want you to edit it. And she was like, I don't know how to edit these movies. And he's like, exactly, like edit it, like, and don't let me look at it. And she edited it, and that's why it has this like unique feel.
Yeah,
Because it's like someone who is outside of that genre. Because if you gave that to an action person,
I fucking watched that in black and white because it was so good.
oh yeah, the black and white version was actually very good too. Because he released that one, but
Yeah.
that movie's phenomenal because of the cinematography and everything. But yeah, I'm excited obviously for a sequel as long as they don't decide to get like preachy with anything.
Yeah, Tom Hardy said he's down. Everyone's down for a sequel. I don't know why they're taking so long. 'Cause they said they had more movies ready to go and stuff, but I think who's the actress that plays Furiosa? What's
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of movies lately, so maybe she's
Yeah,
been
she
busy.
fucking killed it as Atomic Blonde.
Yeah, she was. That movie was like she was a female John Wick in that movie almost. Like that was pretty fucking good. Some of the one-shot scenes in that movie were like, wow. Like that really long scene where like they literally are out of stamina and still fighting each other.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, that was amazing. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that was a good movie. And it had John Goodman in it.
Spiz, how'd you make your field of vision so much wider? Is that because your monitor? No, I don't have a large monitor. Like, even though I have a 3 monitor setup, but I have a 25-inch 2K 166 hertz refresh rate main monitor. Then I have a 65-inch 4K monitor that's above me there, and then I have a 28-inch 4K monitor to the left of me. But no, it's just I'm just scrolled back to the basics. Your resolution size might be adjusted.
Are you playing on Ultra?
I'll have to check. I should be.
Because if you're on Ultra, you can see more of the map than people who don't play on Ultra. You can zoom out further than if you have Ultra on. Because I play on Ultra.
Yeah, Ultra. That must be what it is.
Yeah, you can see you get a further render distance when you're scrolled all the way out.
Alright, well, I guess the reason for that is, like Hitman said, if you're playing on Ultra. I'm also using, obviously, the 1920 by 1080.
Because, like, even when I play it on my Ultra Wide, I don't get any more render distance. Because the game just simply doesn't render that far yet.
Makes sense. I was trying to fuck around with my, playing with the controller, and I just can't.
I couldn't figure that out.
I mean, it works fine. Like, I can like pull it up right now, and like, here you go. It's automatically switched. It's just so hard to aim and everything, because it doesn't like show you. Like, my cursor doesn't change. So it's like, I love the fact that I can technically just swap. Like I said, like I can literally then decide to.
It is cool.
It's legit, but it's like I'm just so used to using, you know, the actual controller, or I mean the actual keyboard.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
All right.
Did you seriously heal? I didn't go that far away from you. Hey. You lose. Well, thanks, man. So that's why my damn CPU is screaming right now. Also, too, if you haven't, did you just say, sorry, I was playing, did you just bring up if your CPU is having an issue with it, uninstall and reinstall? There's a lot of people that have old versions that they've been systematically updating, and there were some old versions that were overworking your CPU and graphics card that have been fixed, but don't always guaranteed fix. unless you uninstall and reinstall. It shouldn't be the usual case, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, I've heard it's going around.
What time is it? Almost 1. Ugh, you got me. You dog.
Damn you, Warden, give me something. Give me something. I've been killing you for 2 days. You owe me.
You owe me.
I don't know how yet.
Alright, so you need to die. Thank you. Sheesh. I wonder who's gonna win the leggy sword. I wonder too. But if you don't, it's not gonna be the last one of the night. I mean, it'll be the last wind chaser of the night. But
You don't pick up your apples?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, sorry. It looked like I'm behind. It looked like you're about to skip over it. I was like,
There shouldn't be much of a delay actually anymore.
it might be just me.
I put my bit rate down to an absurd amount of latency. So it should actually be almost perfect. Oh my god, you skeletons, die.
That's
How
the
many
one
are
thing
there?
I
There
miss
must have been like
about-
50 of them.
That's the one thing I miss about not having an Easterly is those skeletons. It's like,
Yeah.
isn't it nice when you got a tornado going through all those things? Or like 4 tornadoes?
I know the damage is more worth it for, like, what I'm running with my
It's the same with my Dragon's Blade.
res,
Mythic
but it's
Maps.
like at the same time, it's like I want it back. It's so good,
It's so fun.
and I've been so used to using it like that.
It's weird not to see tornadoes proc.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's
I-
hard to
I-
tell with the.
And I would rely on those tornadoes sometimes. Yeah, they so are. So think about the one-handed light.
Ugh.
Did you like it?
I think that it could be actually like really fun, but it's not. It's not the life for me. I would rather have the slightly slower paced with controlled hits. Cause it's like I mean I know I was playing as if I had a two-handed because that's the way I know how to play like currently, but I will say for the enemies that run from you or you know the outer lying ones,
Yeah.
you can melt them. I fucked up Drogden.
Yeah. That's what it looked like.
but it's not gonna be my preferred. And I do know that the first Wind Chaser was delivered already.
Who won it?
I can check in a second. There's so many winners.
Oh no, it's fine.
I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, the tornadoes are so helpful. Like, I still stand by that. I think that overall, unless you're doing some, like, for Hitman's purposes, like a speed running, or that's what you're, like, mid-maxing and trying to focus on, Wind Chaser is hands down the best.
Yeah, honestly, I'm using my Dragon's Blade, and it is saving me about 2 minutes, but at the same time, I still miss my Wind Chaser, and it's almost worth the extra 2 minutes for the fun.
I mean, you can just, like, run in circles.
Yeah.
And when you accidentally get all those summons, or all those extra enemies, don't really gotta worry that much.
No. It's nice.
You die. I don't wanna play with you.
That's why I would never be able to down talk it. It's just, it's never bad. I think it's good up to every tier you use it in, honestly.
Hey, what up, guys? I'm back.
Welcome back.
Rizzy!
What were you guys talking about?
Just the Wind Chaser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Oath Keeper is really good, Jay. I mean, especially with the 15% boost, and then if you've got the Band of Brutality, obviously you can have it at the same speed. So yeah, that's fucking great. I'm using the Dragon's Blade right now, and that's the 10% extra damage. And then I'm just using, so I'm running Zenny, so I'm using my Terror Tome, Nether Band, Mark of the True, and Grid Fusion. Oh, I was thinking about Misfortune. Yeah, I was thinking Misfortune. Not Oathkeeper.
You're dead.
Yeah, before this patch, I used to run.
I blew your Oathkeeper over that. Band of Brutality. Yeah.
Misfortune's so good, though. Misfortune's Guardian.
What is that one? The
5% slower with 15% damage increase. And that paired with the Band of Brutality is like great, because then it's 20% more damage, and then it's also the same speed as your typical two-handed sword, and you don't lose that 5%. It nullifies it. So that one's pretty sexy too. That's what I used to run that sometimes before this patch when I was legendary tabs. Old Rut won the last one, Chaser. Okay. Yeah, the Oath Keeper's the 5%, 5%. Like it, you didn't buy yours yet? I saw you trying to buy one for a while. Figured you got yours.
I might have bought the last two. I'm not bad at that timing on that fucker. more necro clerics? I didn't even check the last one.
Alright. How many more you got left? A lot?
I don't know. I've saved that for when I leave the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
People are complaining right now about how long it takes to do bounties. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have to spend Shadowstone.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like, and there's no time limit.
And remember, like, I feel like the bounty should be viewed as the longevity exercise.
Right, and there's no time limit anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the... Don't do it then. Sell it.
Yeah, at that point, if, you know, sell them.
Like, and also based on the logistics and, like, how your rate of if you're even gonna get anything from the chest afterwards, like, yeah, then just sell it. Like,
how far do I have to go for you guys to leave?
yeah, I saw
We'll go
that
this way.
competition going on today, and I was like, really? People... And then they were talking, I guess, that they were thinking about ways to rework it so that it didn't take as long now. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't quite fully grasp about it other than
Don't we have other things we can look at? Like, I don't think this bounty system's wrong. Maybe change the rewards to some more different virtuals so I can, like, spend my bounty bucks on, like, virtuals so it entices me to do bounties a little bit more. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Like, I could put arrows back in there, maybe put in, like, gold. Like, yeah, it would bring down the price of those virtuals, but maybe it'll bring them up.
Yeah.
Because people will be doing bounties just to get them. Because they said they don't want there to be BCs in there anymore, so let's make it a virtual shop.
Wait, they don't want BCs in the
bounty store, yeah. They don't want to put it in they're not going to put in like another
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay,
yeah.
That's never going to happen again.
I thought you were talking about BCs in the chests.
No. That's staying, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's staying. I'm assuming it's staying.
Like, I would assume that would stay. Why would that change?
On that. Yeah, hasn't been any talk about that. I mean, there shouldn't be, but yeah. No, I'm talking just like, yeah, in the actual bounty shop. I say we take out the things that require you to make, that require SS to even make the items, and put those in the bounty chest. The Band of Brutality, throw that in bounty chests.
Yeah, why not?
Or
that'd be a good idea.
Maybe if you're level 50 forging, then you can, then people will be able to spit them out too easy then. But still, yeah, like, make it so there's just not so much of an emphasis on the bounty system, and then people won't complain about it.
I mean, people are gonna bitch and moan about every system.
I know they will.
Yeah, somebody's got something to say about everything.
They're always gonna bitch, yeah. I'm just trying to think of ways of, like,
I think they make a lot more sense at this point in time.
making it the most minimal, I guess, is what I'm thinking, I mean, obviously, no, we can't please everyone. In fact, we've learned we can't please most people. But it's just, I'm sure they're thinking of different ways of working on that.
Okay. How do you keep hitting me with that? Now you're dead, but...
It'd be pretty funny if your pet could pull aggro. Like, it runs out to get a container and pulls, like, 3 enemies back.
That would suck.
You son of a bitch!
It's just like living your... Just going through the dungeon, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, it's like, wait, where'd my pet
14
go?
fucking guys
shit,
come out
here he
from one
comes.
side of it. It's just like, oh, that's fucking great.
Where'd my pet go? Oh,
Sounds
he's coming
cool.
back. Oh no, he brought the whole dungeon.
Thanks a lot, Void Goat.
At that point, we'd need like hunter type controls on our map.
What?
Like World of
Grow
Warcraft.
up. Exactly, Jay. Yeah, what do we have left on this bounty here? 47 out of 73. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's 2 dungeons.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Alright.
the harder bounties are faster. It's
Robert, you're so impatient. Would have myself a nice little smoke. And then we will. Sebastian, get in the raffle. That's what you missed. And if you haven't, please give a thumbs up. All right. We're gonna end this one early, but we have one more after this. Because I'm gonna finish this fucking bounty. That's for sure. But the winner is a Cherub!
easy.
And what is our
You
time
won the best
at?
legendary sword in the game. Welcome to the wind chasing league.
I knew it in my bones. We'll post that Discord. Don't miss out on it. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. But don't worry. We got one more. The last of Big Money Weekend. That continued on into... I mean, it continued in, all right? You know what?
It's like almost
It doesn't need to make sense, all right? You guys get
Wednesday.
another 2,000 chance at Shadowstones, all right? I'll shut it down, though. fuck did that guy regen? Bad at fighting these guys still.
Oh, I just back up, hit, back up, forward, back. It's just back, forward, swing, back, forward, swing.
Yeah,
Right
I'll
after
get
the
out of
swipe,
sync
yeah.
and then just
That's
repeatedly.
always the hardest part, is getting back into sync. That's one thing you learn from being a Souls player a lot, is like when you lose your pattern, how to get it back. Because losing that pattern can be the end of you. So you have to recognize when you've lost your pattern and how to get back on your pattern. And it'll be good. Get it?
Yeah. Just get good.
I mean, yeah. That'll help. It's a big part of what I'm trying to say.
I got you.
It's just self-awareness is all it is, really. Yeah. I mean, getting better helps. But like when I would speedrun even Super Mario World, and I would lose my patterns because I would miss a visual or audio cue. I would have to get back onto my pattern by re-catching up to the visual or audio cues, and you do that by learning with your failure. And
Well, I wanna do it without failing.
No, because
So-
then it's not fun. You have to fail.
Okay.
Dying's a part of all this.
It's like a life lesson.
No.
Oh. I don't know then. I don't know. I don't get what's going on then.
I don't either anymore.
Oh. Well, life's a journey, I guess. Like something ambiguous, right?
Sure. Don't care.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe it's pointless.
I'm gonna say life's a journey.
I'm gonna go with the whole pointless thing, probably. The universe just spit us out.
A-N-G. Not today, fuckface.
The universe spit me out, and here I am.
I can't
Saving
believe
the
that
world
hit me.
one
I
pizza
totally
at a
thought I was
time.
out of there. I feel like that was malarkey.
Like my friend said, I'm saving the world one stoner at a time.
Oh,
Because we deliver pizzas, till like 4 a.m. So
it's true.
every door I open,
How noble.
almost, it's just waft. You get wafted with marijuana. It's awesome.
Wafting. A quafting?
Waft.
Even past a quaft, a waft. I like it.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. We're on the same page, though.
Yay. I'm just gonna kill this knight, dude. I'm not taking any damage.
Nope. You're not doing damage to me. Oh, maybe you are. Okay. Alright. You got a little damage in. Just a little toot smidgen. They definitely slowed down the fucking...
Harvesting, right?
Yeah, 100%.
This can't be the 1.2 ticks it was. It feels so much slower.
Not today. Yeah, it feels like 2.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not 3 anymore, but it was 1.5.
Yeah, it was definitely faster.
I remember counting. Yeah, it's 2 ticks now.
Yeah,
it was
full 2
1.5
ticks.
ticks. Yeah. Huh.
It's pretty fast before.
It's still fast.
Yeah.
Sure. It's just
not the 1 point. Clicks. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. Coming from the boulevard. Yeah, you know. Just so everybody knows, that was not the actual recording. That was Hitman and myself. Yeah.
Even I thought it was the actual.
I almost fooled myself. I almost fooled myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Pretty
really
impressive.
got those high notes down,
Oh yeah, you know that falsetto.
dude.
Good to go.
I mean, your dad is a singer.
He is. When he's not curing lungs, he's belting out from them. Okay, like one of the two.
Wait,
Oh,
so
necroclerics.
your dad works with lungs, right?
Yeah, he's head of chest, or he was head of chest radiology at
Okay,
Henry
okay.
Ford.
So his viewpoint on smoking has to be very obviously negative.
Oh, he hates it.
So, what age did you start smoking?
I guess I like fucked around with smoking cigarettes when I was like 14.
And what happened when you got caught your first time?
Well, I wouldn't say that it would be like the first time or that was any like real metric, but I got caught doing a bunch of bad shit at that exact same time, and that's when I got shipped off to military school. So it's like
really was
I didn't. I will say the first year of military school, I didn't smoke at all other than the last night before everybody had to go home for the summer. Everybody chewed, and I was not about that life. You know, teach their own, but that was much easier to get away with than smoking, because obviously smoking, you smell like fucking cigarettes for 20 minutes.
It's like vaping.
I mean, at least with vaping, you don't fully necessarily smell like it. It's like cigarettes are, if you smoke,
that's what I mean. No, I'm saying
you're gonna
vaping's
fucking
like
smell like
chewing.
cigarettes.
Yeah, vaping's a lot like chewing.
Yeah, it's very like,
nobody really knows
hidden. And I remember pouches were getting big, like where you weren't putting direct, because like chewing tobacco normally when you like put it in a jar, like eats away at your gum lining, and it breaks up your gum lining, and that's how you get the nicotine. And I just was not about that. I didn't smoke at all, but then I smoked during the summer before the next year of military school, and then I don't know, like I'd smoke maybe like a couple times a month. I'd have a cigarette or two, maybe a month while I was there, and then during the summertime I would smoke. But I've never also been a smoker where it's like the most I've ever been up to was a pack and a half a week.
Okay.
So it's like I've had friends that were, you know, a pack a day smokers, and I don't know, just there are days where you'll go through a pack, like if you're like out tailgating or something, you've bummed 7 of them, but you've smoked a little more because you've been drinking since 6 a.m. or something like that. There'd be days, but it was like realistically I've never, like I'm down to, if I stream, I will usually have a cigarette after I am done streaming, but I will have maybe, at this point, maybe one during the day before that.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty much just on vape
probably am
pens
smoking. Yeah,
at
because
this point.
I vape. Do you vape Salt Nick or regular or like
I
the one
use
with clouds?
this. It's called Mr. Vapor. It's just like a disposable one.
You have to. Oh, it's the like the. Okay, it's.
I don't get into the whole, because that's a whole other fucking journey where it's like I need the percentage of nicotine. Like I kind of went down that, and it was yeah, it was expensive. It's complicated.
It's an electronics game as well.
It's confusing.
Yes, I've had to help a lot of friends with it.
I have one. Like I have a very expensive one that I had, like, but it's just too fucking much.
I have
that
one
and
that doubles
it's
as a
so
Bluetooth
extra.
speaker.
Mine I can hold and it looks like I'm smoking like maybe like I can maybe make it look like I'm smoking like a cigarette and kind of hide it or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like with the other ones it's fucking huge.
So I use a Salt Nick one, which is it's small. It's not like the giant pens, but like the salt ones are like because the reason it's called salt nicotine.
I'm sorry, I turned over and started reading some of these. Simon wants to know when we're releasing our album. Lightstone says, how many times did your dad, I assume you meant beat me instead of best you? No, my mom took care of that. My dad did not do that. That's okay. You smell like cotton candy when you vape. I mean, if you do, I don't fuck around with that stupid. All right, so right here, when I started using them, I was like, these are actually kind of useful, and I'm not finding myself wanting to smoke cigarettes. And my wife's like, isn't there, there's popcorn lung or these other things? But I'm like, yeah, but there's 5 ingredients instead of 783. Like, so that has to be a little bit better. And then she was like, I was like, I'm getting mint every time because I was a menthol smoker, so that's what I want. And I was like, what's the most popular one? And she was like, this one, it's rainbow. I've had this since I bought one of this Mr. Vapors, ran out of it and was like, this could be an avenue. I'm going to go down this road. And I was like, well, I'll buy another one of the mint one and give me another flavor. This thing tastes like a rainbow. Like I don't know how else to explain, like rainbow sherbet. I'm an old school smoker. I don't want fucking cotton candy and blueberry yum or whatever the fuck it is. Give me the mint cold call that I want.
Here's my story with smoking. So I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. But I started out doing shisha. And I got the feel of what a nicotine high was like. And I liked it a lot. And then I had a friend who also worked he was the manager or the assistant manager of where I worked for, how I did IT for 12 years.
Yeah.
He also did 3D printing on the side for a vape shop. So he got free vape shit. And he also helped that guy make his in-house juices. So he would bring me like $200 old like vape things that they weren't using anymore, and
Justin worked for a vape shop.
Yeah, and then
I did for a while too.
He would
like in a warehouse making it.
He would just bring me the Zero Nick juices, right, for free. So I always had just Zero Nick juice. So I was like, okay, I'm not really smoking. This is just kind of fun. And then
this is exactly what I'm talking about. You get into this like terminology bullshit of kind of just, I don't want to charge my cigarette. I just want to fucking smoke it. Like when I want to smoke, it's just so extra.
When I was vaping, I would like you said, I would go to like smoke it and it would be dead, and it'd be like, fuck, dude. Now I want a cigarette even more.
Lightstone asks, actually, what does your dad think of vaping over cigarettes? I've heard vaping is way worse. My dad says that he would rather have me vaping than he would rather have nothing, obviously.
That's what I've heard from most doctors.
But
they would still, because there hasn't been enough long-term studies even really done on
Well,
vaping yet.
he prescribes to the same thing that I said, where he's like, that you're correct. He will say that he doesn't think there's enough long-term studies for. He thinks it's very irresponsible for everyone to say that it is a safer version concretely than smoking.
Right. Nobody can really
But
say anything.
he
yet.
does say that just looking at it in any reasonable sense, like
in the short term, we know it isn't as bad.
well, I mean, just look at it. There's almost 800 chemicals in a cigarette.
Yeah.
There's like 10, or like I think it's 6 is actually what it is.
Yeah,
In
I've
vapes.
watched people make the vape juice.
And it's
very
like,
simple.
my dad has said that he's like, I'd rather have you doing that. I don't want you doing either of them, obviously. But he also says that, how could it be worse?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have enough stuff in it. Like, there's 800 variables or 6 variables. Like,
Well, now that I
Come on.
have my job where I'm driving around, I switched to the ones you're using. So, I switched away from my Salt Nick, and now I buy the throwaway cartridge versions where it
I also
barely
know
looks
they're a
like
lot
you're even
weaker, so
smoking.
it's been easy to, like, when I first was using them, because vaping, I view a little bit differently than smoking, where it's like, I would have a cigarette and I'd be good for hours.
Mhm.
If I vape, it's like, I feel like I'm good for minutes.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there hitting it over and over again, but at the same time,
Yeah, I
because
vape
it's the
all
lower
day.
nicotine level for the disposables, it's like I'm vaping less and less and smoking less and less. Like, I imagine by this time next year, I won't be doing either.
I will. I
That's what I said 10 years ago.
I mean, I've never not tried to quit and had myself starting to quit.
I've
Yeah,
never tried
same.
to quit nicotine.
And it's like, that's what's going, like, the idea that I would be buying, like, when we moved to the new house, I was doing, 3 packs a week. So it would be a 1.5, like, at that point. And I immediately was like, this is expensive and this is stupid. And then because if everyone remembers, I would take breaks all the time and leave.
Yeah.
I don't leave. That's because that was like, that's what was like half going on half the time. Because it was like if some outside factor was like, you have to walk away for a second, well, let's go have like a half cigarette.
Yeah, because like even if you had to like refresh your mana, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go take a smoke break. And
Yeah, like, be right back.
Yeah.
And I don't
And now
condone
you don't
anyone
really do
like
that.
starting any of it. Like, it just costs fucking money.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
for
another
sure,
expense,
for
dude.
sure.
It's not cheap.
No.
Is it? But yeah, I mean.
I will say though that there are definitive, like, I've always been a type of person where it's like, I've gone 4 or 5 days without smoking a cigarette and had absolutely no issue if I had shit to do. And I don't mean in the sense of, like, I have work I need to get done. Like, if I'm on vacation, we went down south and it was just inconvenient every time to go to a gas station. Because we had filled up right before I stupidly didn't have that, and then I didn't have a problem because we were doing stuff.
Right.
Like, it's when I'm still is when there's an issue. And but it's just a stupid fucking waste of money. But if you are on some circumstance of, I've been on jobs before where it's like, I know I can't eat for another 4 hours. If someone has a cigarette, like, you just bought yourself 45 minutes of actually, like, your stomach getting angry at you. in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
because it's, you know, an appetite suppressant as well, and it
It
keeps
is.
you up.
It helps a lot with my current job, I can tell you
I'm surprised you're allowed to smoke.
that. You're not supposed to.
Ah, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, aren't you tarnishing the food?
Yeah, you're not supposed to. If you do it, you're allowed to have smoke breaks, but you have to do it outside of your car and away from it. But no, I smoke while
It's
I'm
interesting
driving.
you're allowed to do it at all, because I know Jimmy John's.
Every single one of my,
doesn't
every
allow
single
that.
driver smokes. I'm not the only one doing it. Like, the reason I do is because all the other drivers do it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Pure pressure?
Not really peer pressure, but like, it was more like a confirmation that I could do.
Volunteer
so.
pressure.
Yeah, I wanted that confirmation. because
We
I wanted
have-
to do it.
One more of these to run, and then we will finish this gold bounty, and I feel like I have to get like a trans or something from it. Right? No one's saying anything. I feel like no one's backing me up. That
Oh, you're getting one, bro.
Thank you.
Come
yeah.
on.
Thank you.
Yeah. 1,050%.
Fucking yeah, dude. I love that. I love that chance. Alright, we're gonna Ogum through town.
Wish I could open too.
I wish people could see me Ogum through town, but they can't.
You never will be able to either. Until there's instanced parties or something.
Shared
maybe they could.
instances.
That's the most I could see. I don't think there's ever gonna be open world. That'd be stupid.
Ugh.
And the server cost would be.
Open world would be stupid because you're gonna do what Dungeon Universe does, where
Yeah,
it's
and
like,
then their servers
let
never
me
work.
kill. I mean, I can't speak on Dungeon Universe's servers crashing because I've never had an issue with them, but
You didn't play during the really, really dark times.
I did not. But I will say the whole idea of it is like it's annoying where I have to fight a bunch of different types of enemies. If it's open world, why would I do that other than just like in Dungeon Universe, like I'm going to fight,
I'm farming it for a specific thing.
yeah, hippogriffs over and over and over.
Trying to get their skin to craft something or something. I don't know. It's kind of like why people want maps that only have one thing to do in this game right now. Like they want a map with only mining. They want a map with only fishing. They want a map with only that because then you can just focus on that one skill.
One thing, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think that's what Jeff wants the game to be about. I think he wants to make it so it's all divided, because then it'd be the same way with monsters. I mean,
Yeah,
not
do you
that he's
think they
gonna
should
make it
bring
that way.
back the different
Where we have
mining
dungeons
nodes?
that were like that?
No, I mean in Lost Relics, do you think they should bring back the different mining nodes restricted to different, you know,
But like legendary dungeons only have legendary nodes?
not necessarily that. I mean the idea of because that's what it technically is. Like I mean you do Thurn and there's only 3 of the 4 of them. Like
gathering skills, you mean?
yeah.
Oh no,
I
don't
like
know.
being able to get them all, but I feel like as a game it makes more sense to force us to play,
Other maps, yeah.
because it's like legendary. I'm playing Shoreway. Grow up if I'm playing anything else. Like you
Yeah, at that
can
point,
if
it
you
doesn't
want to
make
like learn
sense
that,
to.
but I'm like
Mhm.
the fact that I now can get everything from just Shoreway. While that's very beneficial to me, like personally, because it's the only one I want to play. I know it very well, but as a game, like, I thought that thing made sense, where it was like push us all.
Yeah. Maybe he'll bring it back that way.
I mean, people probably don't want that back, because like I said, as a player, this works a lot better for me individually.
If anything, they'd probably rather have maps added that were like, okay, now this one is only fishing.
That would be a good way to do it. I like
this
that.
This one is only mining.
Start introducing some other ones that have the 2.
Are you trying to get your forging up? Well, go to the mining map.
I'd be a big fan of that, actually.
Are you trying to get your cooking up? Go fishing.
Trying to get your cooking up? Too fucking bad. We
Not
shut
today,
it down,
loser.
okay?
But yeah, I could see them at least adding that type of maps into the future again. Because we already have the one mining map still that does coal, right?
Yeah, Talmud.
Yeah.
Which to me, I think it should be renamed to Arcane Pits.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Because it's weird to have Talmud the town and then Talmud the map, like, kind of weird.
Well, yeah. It's supposed to be underneath Talmud. It's like the whole thing with the coal
Talmud
mine.
Mines.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, or something like that, yeah.
It should be called like the Talmud.
Actually,
mine.
you should actually. I agree with Brizzy on the whole idea of just on a marketing aspect of it. You should not
Yeah, I don't know why
have that.
is
It
called-
should be the Mines of Talmud.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Where it
something
does
like that.
not start with Talmud.
it's weird that it's only just called Talmud. Just you're going to Talmud again. It's like, wait, I'm going to the town.
I thought I was just in the town already. What the heck is
I
going
was
on here?
in the town. What do you mean?
What's going
No,
on
yeah,
here?
I
What the heck
agree.
is going on?
You're right. That is kind of weird.
I don't
should
know. I
always
put it as
avoid
a
that.
suggestion a while ago, but
I think that's a good one.
We'll see.
It should change to like, yeah.
something little and unimportant, but
Shit,
The
change
coal
it to
mines
the
of
Mines
Talmud.
of Moria.
The black. I don't know. Something mines that has something to do with coal or Talmud. I don't
Spizzo's house.
Sure.
I thought it was pretty close. The governor's mansion.
Governor's mansion, and there's only coal and monsters in there.
No, there should be like extra shadow stones in there. I'll fund it.
You'll fund it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine player-funded dungeons? Just the concept of that? Like, players have to donate to that dungeon for there to be VCs in it?
Be pure chaos.
That would be,
The most rigged shit on the planet.
like, because I wonder if they'd make that, like, you almost couldn't announce when players were dropping items into the game. Because then only
Well-
people would be in those dungeons, right? People would be in those dungeons regardless of that.
yeah.
Like, why would
Yeah.
you ever...
No, it'd break.
Don't you guys think, not player funded, but all the items that were donated are like the only items that have been dropping the last couple days?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
didn't
mean,
notice that.
you know,
I
all
haven't
the
gotten
Elden
into
Oak and the Molten and the Sunshroom and all that. Those were all items like redonated back into the pool by people.
I do
the,
my
like-
donations on stream. I get the new giveaway. I'll do some, but I'd rather just give them away on stream.
Yeah, at that point.
So people that tune in win, and I win too. Win-win.
Win-win for everybody.
Yeah, because I'm sitting on a lot of random greens and stuff, but it's like, I don't think I would throw that back into the pool. What if they do something later?
I know, at that point, I don't know. But like, the
yeah,
question
but
is, what are they gonna do? Right now, they're just
But they
there.
can't just make them useless.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. At least on the old bounty system, like they were used. You know, people would actually actively go on the marketplace if they didn't have it.
All right, let me read here and catch up. Old folks in my country still prefers a straight up tobacco leaf, no filter, because they say it tastes better and safer. Safer part, I'm having my doubts.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, if they're growing it themselves and rolling it up and smoking it, what is that? Two or three ingredients?
That's just the tobacco.
I would actually argue that that is probably much safer than just buying them from anything. Just on the ingredients rule. Brizzy said you're getting one. Forgot to say what year. Come on, Brizzy. I don't know what we were talking about at that point in time. Sebastian says, how come you're doing Thrin? Isn't it the toughest mythic? I didn't think it was.
Zenny's easier, but
I don't know. I liked it more than Zenny.
I can clear Zenny just significantly faster.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to prescribe to claiming. I've kind of just started to be comfortable getting into the mythics. I didn't push it as quickly as others, but so yeah, I like this one. Try to become your local Talmuth drug dealer. Do a map where you gather weeds. Yeah, you know what? I'll be on it. I'll be right.
I'll be grinding that all day.
I'll be right next to what's her fucking name that takes our items.
Gabrielle?
Yeah, Gabrielle. I'll be right next to Gabrielle. What you need, what you want, we got it. You're not gonna fucking kill me. I also have to say I use my my bow significantly more. Archero, more maps or pendants that are X amount of any dungeon entities allowed. I don't have enough time in a week, usually, to justify buying a 7-day pendant. Do you buy 1-day pendants? Do you use pendants at all? Have you guys ever imagined LR as an open world game? Yeah, we were just kind of talking about that, like where I think it would take away, where it would just be like every open world. If we needed to kill a certain enemy, we would find that zone, and then we would just back up, wait for it to respawn, and then do it. Where I like the idea where, because with open worlds, it's hard to have a shitload of enemy variations in one area, unless you're gonna have a team mitigated to each of them, because you're now going to have new problems for each of them, it being an open world game. I like the idea of the forced dungeons and the closed. It's easier to manage as a game, and yeah, I think you get a little more of the spice of life. Archero, that's my biggest problem with Lost Relics right now, and the fact that there are no longer any epic or leggy free dungeons. I do have to say I do not agree with the harsh reality of
the pendant rules getting
yeah, like
I mean,
I think that every damage or every type, maybe Transcendent, you can make some argument for that you need a membership to do, which seems redundant, because if you're able to do a Transcendent, I do too, but it's like if you're gonna restrict anything, fine, do Transcendent. But
if you're gonna let people own Transcendent PC items and then be like, but you need a pendant
to use it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. But, you know, at least have one epic and one legendary.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess be a little bit, because it helps for the longevity of things too. Like, if you had you get an item, let's say you're playing a rare and you get a legendary cool item, You don't even get to try it unless you pay.
Right.
Like, just even
That's
me,
kinda
for
odd.
example. Like, I bought the incubator. Still haven't used it.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you not have a
'Cause I
membership?
don't have-
No.
Right now, currently, no. For me, I've just been grinding, like, furs and just really stocking up on, like, items and shit.
All right.
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Well,
Like, I have 1,000,000 gold. I could just buy a pendant, but I don't know.
sure, but don't.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I have the equipment, but I felt like if I stocked up a little bit more, I'd get, like, the most out of it. That kind of makes any sense. Like,
yeah. Mid-maxing your gold.
yeah. And, you know, just on the off chance that there was an event over the summer or something comes out and it's cool and I need the gold or something, I don't know. I don't like spending my gold.
I feel you.
And I don't know. I mean, like I said, I was just primarily grinding like furs and shit, so it didn't really make sense to have one. But
Do you have items to be able to go to higher tiers and you're restricted?
I mean, I have a lot of like epic I could definitely do, and
Is Epic
I've-
fully restricted too?
yep.
Fully?
Yep. You
You
can't
got
run.
a photonic now. You could probably.
What?
Yeah. That's why it's like
all right,
tough.
wait a minute. What can you play?
Like me or like
No,
without a
I
pendant?
mean anyone without a pendant.
Oh, it's just only furs and that's it. Everything else is locked. Which I get it, you know, pendants
Oh,
are
wait,
how you know
wait.
the game makes money and shit. But
I get that that's how the game makes money, but you have to entice people for pendants and not force.
people to buy.
I don't.
them.
All right, yeah. I guess you can do that. I don't
Mhm.
agree with that. I have long said, if you go back a year ago, I have said I thought that the game should be made easy up till Epic. And that's when you should start to actually run into some real, like, I need to fucking grind, I need to spend some money, I need to invest in the game type of situation. You can't even play Epic?
Nope.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
Because you need to hook people. How you gonna? Whatever. It's not mine, but that seems very.
No, I get
excessive.
what you're saying. Yeah, and that's where I'm at. I'm like,
Where's the
I don't know,
growth
like,
metric? How are you gonna grow if no one can actually experience when it gets fun? There's no fucking relics or weapons in. I guess rare you do get quite a few. That's when it finally opens up. But how many people are gonna get stacked on that and run? Like, yeah, I don't know. You should be able.
Yeah, that's
to
where
do
it's just like a
fucking up to
iffy, like,
legendary without.
situation. Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone up to legendary, but I'm fine with restricting Transcendent to paid only, because, I mean, like, come on. How you gonna do a Transcendent without having something in the game? Or a lot of time spent in the game to get some fucking item.
Yeah.
But
Maybe one day.
Epic? It's
You can. Yeah, to be honest, I've never even did the other two maps. I just didn't have a pendant.
What
All
ones
I've
are
done
you
is up
able
to
to? How
first.
many maps can you even do? Like what? 5?
Well, yeah. I get 3, 6. Yeah, 7. No, obviously not doing all the green ones, but and all the gray ones.
Are there restricted gray ones?
No, those are all
Okay.
free as
Could you
well. I mean,
imagine?
that would be rough, dude.
That would be hilarious, just because it's like, why?
Like,
Yeah.
that'd just be like a big old slap.
Like, why would I ever be like, I got the pass so that I could do Arcane Pits?
Which is really Talmud.
That's fucking ridiculous. Well, that's new. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that restricted. I feel like that should open up just for the idea of it, the expansion of the game.
I think it's because the floodgates aren't open yet, so he's just not really focusing on players that aren't paying a premium. I don't know what else it would be.
Yeah, and at that point, it's just like you want to like lock those levels for people that only play like a couple times, and you give more rewards.
At the same time, like people have made really good arguments in Spiz's chat. Like, I don't have time to play enough in a week that I can justify owning a pendant. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense because pendants are really expensive compared to like even $50 a month World of Warcraft membership.
Yeah.
Like, you can buy a year of that.
I thought.
Like,
sorry. I thought I got an actually good thing.
You're good. I just killed him and he dropped me 2 fish.
Oh.
So if that makes you feel any better, that's what I just got from it.
Well, I got 2 lethal adrenaline potions.
He dropped me 4 the other day. That was
4?
nice. Yeah, he dropped 4.
Well, that's real nice. I think those are just amazing now.
Oh, I wasn't mad about it. It was just like when you see the legendary drop under it.
Yeah,
like,
you get excited.
Oh yeah, that's what I was like. Give me that strong box.
And then it's just a big old.
Give me that strong box, bitch. Nope. Grow up and just get your gear active. Jay, come on, man. I can't afford that. You know I'm gold poor on the regular.
Yeah, he's got bounty chests to buy.
Yeah. What is going on? Is this thing failing? Hello?
Hello.
Alright. The game is just failing.
Okay.
Alright.
You got worried there for a second, didn't you?
I did.
You
I was about to
stayed
be like,
quiet.
we're I'm about to announce another winner. Like,
We
for
should have
fuck's
just stayed
sake.
quiet.
Alright. Let's
You'd be like, not again.
just relaunch.
The good news is that still counts as getting out of the dungeon, so they're good.
Yeah, I know I was good with that, but I was just like, come the fuck on. Like, could I choose to end my stream? Jay, where you at in your year at 105 days? Almost enough gold for another 90. Jay, are you gonna do another 90?
Jesus.
Are you gonna go back up to a year?
You're a crazy man. I can't spend my gold on 90 days. My gold goes into my gills or a ring of life.
Jay, I think I have to.
But don't you want 40 forgery? Or like 40 engineering? Or like 50 alchemy? Wouldn't that be so cool to have everything that those maxes do?
Alright, we finished our gold bounty.
Nice.
And we are definitely gonna open this motherfucker. But make sure you've gotten in to the giveaway, because we're gonna open this thing and then we're going to do the giveaway. So do not miss. And if you haven't already, please give a thumbs up. What? Simon Man grinded a 30-day in 2 days at a time. Oh, Codbrett's in here. Ayakub's gonna win. He always wins. All right. Hitman, you joined, huh?
I mean, if Jay gets to join,
If Jay gets to join, you can join. Brizzy, are you in?
I am not in. What is the giveaway?
2,000 Shadow Stones.
Oh baby.
And you have been authorized by the people.
Let me,
what do we got? I don't have my money for 2 7-day penance. I will activate my 1-day pennant in the weekend to have some fun with it for sure, but I'm hesitant to do a 7-day in case an event comes. That's, I mean, yeah, if you're, yeah, doing that.
That's a good reason.
That's a very good reason.
All
right.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
We are ending our Mega Poopsie getting in right here on the wire. All right, it's closed up. Who will the winner be? Jimmy.
oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy, you know what to do. Please post that Discord, but we are going to open that gold bounty chest still.
And if he gets anything worth Shadow Stones, we're giving away another 1,000.
I'll do that. If I get a blockchain, I'll do another quick draw for 1,000 Shadow Stones.
Oh, you're getting the void, bro.
I love how I dropped it.
I'll do it. All right. All right. Are other people gonna win more? Or are we done? Kiku feathers.
Sorry, guys.
Are you?
I tried, guys. I tried.
Are you streaming right now, Brizzy?
Yeah, I am, but I think I'm gonna get off soon.
Well, you'll be able to at least raid.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right, everybody. I posted a link. Head on over to Brizzy. We are going to end mine right now, but we are going to still stay on chat. We're going to transfer it over. Congrats to all the winners. I'm going to get everybody's info. I'm going to send it out. I'm pretty sure I don't need anybody's info, actually. I may need to talk to J. Myers Studios and get some info from him.
I don't know. I hear that guy's shady as fuck.
I heard he's kind of shady too, but I mean,
I heard he's a great guy.
Oh, I don't really heard that. Okay.
whoa, okay, like how you about to go against the grain over here? No, yeah, but so I'm pretty sure I actually have everybody's stuff. I'll send the winnings out, but get your ass over to Brizzy's, give them a follow, show them some love. It's still going to keep going on. Congrats to the winners. Big ups to everybody. And we will see you guys on Thursday. But Jay will be back tomorrow. So
Hell
you get I mean, technically you get ANG 6 days a week with the schedule goes on.
And Brizzy streams.
And Hitman, did you get Pandemic Pete?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
He did
man.
not get it, even though the poll said he should.
I know.
He went
I
against
like
the
it.
poll. Come
He
on.
did the right decision.
I haven't done it. I'm still sitting here looking at it, though.
Like, yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Like I said, I may buy it just to undercut or pizza him and like make the decision. But yeah, much love to everybody. Big ups to Hitman the Third. You can find him on Twitch as Hitman the Third. And then you got Barizzi over here. I posted a link, but it's TWGX Barizzi on Twitch. Much love to everyone.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Big
Thank
ups
you,
to
brother.
the winners. We will see you guys. I mean, probably a bunch of you tomorrow. Not me, but I'll see you guys actually all on Thursday. And
I'll be back Sunday.
Hitman will be back Sunday. We're gonna go big. We'll do yeah, we'll give away another cool item on Sunday. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. ANG, do it up. Woo!